If you're wondering the best way to capture evidence of the paranormal, this video is for you. I'll give you specific steps to take when investigating different types of paranormal activity. Let's get started. Hello, everyone. My name is Marcia. I'm the founder of Midwest Ghost Hunters. I've been investigating claims of the paranormal for decades. Once you have decided to invest your time and your energy and your money into investigating claims of the paranormal, obviously you want to be successful. In this video, I'm going to share with you some specific steps that I have learned from investigations to investigate 5 of the most common types of paranormal activity. The first common type of paranormal activity is phantom footsteps. If you are trying to capture the sound of phantom footsteps, naturally you're going to need audio recording devices. What you may not think about, though, is that you do not have to stay around the area in order to capture those sounds. You do not need to sit there waiting to hear the sounds of these phantom footsteps. You can set up your recorder and you can leave the area. You do want to make note of when you come and go so you can debunk the footsteps as being your own or those of your teammates. If possible, use multiple recorders. This will help determine the location that the footsteps are coming from or going to. Multiple recorders will also help determine if it is a fixed sound, like pipes banging, or if the steps are truly moving. You can also use visual aids. I would not recommend using those light-up cat balls that are so popular today because they just aren't reliable. However, there are several vibration detection gadgets available depending on your budget and how much you want to spend. Another common type of paranormal phenomenon is direct voice phenomenon, which is what we call DVPs. Actually, those are just disembodied voices that are audible to the ear. These are the voices most commonly reported by folks going about their daily lives. To capture DVPs, you're going to want to use multiple recorders if you have them. This is helpful because sometimes the voice is distant and you can't quite make out what is being said. But on the second recorder, perhaps it will be a little bit closer to the sound and it'll be easier to make out what is being said. This also allows you to debunk that it might be one of your teammates. Just like phantom footsteps, you don't necessarily need to be present. You can just set up a couple of digital recorders and go and investigate another part of the location. Another technique that we've had good luck with is using a laptop or some other device that's capable of playing pre-recorded messages. And we just let it run to encourage responses. In our own investigations, what we have done, we've actually left our cell phone with a team member on speakerphone who periodically asks questions. This is a great way for an investigator who might not be able to physically be with you at the location to join in the investigation. Electronic voice phenomenons, or EVPs, are another commonly reported type of paranormal activity. These are voices that are not audibly heard, and they're only heard when the recorder is being played back. Like DVPs, you'll want to use multiple recorders. Trying to capture EVPs will require you to ask questions or have a conversation with the specific intent of capturing these EVPs. Multiple recorders are helpful during the review process to help determine what is being said and to also help you debunk that the voices you are hearing are those of your teammates. Now, you should always speak in a normal voice when you do EVP work, but it's human nature that we lower our voices when we're in dark and creepy locations. Multiple recorders will help you determine if the voice you're hearing is truly an unidentified voice or if it belongs to one of your whispering teammates. While not as common as phantom footsteps and voices, seeing apparitions is frequently reported. One thing to remember if you are trying to document an appearance of an apparition is to keep the lights on. Apparitions are reported by people who see them when they're going about their business during the day. They're not in total darkness. Now, a video camera, of course, is best to use, but it does not have to be night vision or IR, because people are seeing these apparitions when the lights are on. Regular video cameras will capture what the eye sees. Objects moving on their own is another less common but also frequently reported type of paranormal activity. In order to document that objects are moving on their own, you're going to need to capture the movement on video. Again, keep the lights on. People are seeing this happen with their own eyes, so they aren't in the darkness. You'll also want to keep the lights on because you want the area well lit to rule out the possibility of something else causing the movement. The drawback to this is that you're going to have hours of videotape to go through, but there is an easy way to review that. Look at the first few minutes of the video footage and look at the last few minutes. If something's moved, then you can look through all of it. If nothing's moved, then you don't need to look through all of it. If you have found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the hunt, and I'll see you next time.